All right, mate. So QKC, you're thinking on a weekly chart, we could possibly hit the red 200 in a few weeks or a few months. Very interesting. I can't read that from this point, but I suppose I'll have to check it on my chart. The 3-day one is more, more likely in the near future. That's a 60% gain. The weekly, well, that is interesting. It could be the very start of and it is the very start of an apex, but that's 400%. Like, you've already been here for 2 years. Is that long enough for it to start breaking up? Well, is it ever going to break up? It feels like they're never going to break up at this point, because Bitcoin has gone, well, we'll call it parabolic. I mean, it's gone 20x or 15x since the coronavirus crash, at the peak, of course. But there's nothing wrong with this bottoming structure. But when you look at the overall chart, it's a broken chart. These were probably misrepresented, misvalued. I don't know what you want to call it, but you know what, yeah, it doesn't mean that there can't be big moves. The yearly chart, as you can see, it's had a bullish engulfing yearly candle. I mean, that's exactly what you would want to see while putting in a base like this. Kind of implies that it's trying to move up, it's trying to move in the right direction. If we zoom out a little bit and continue to zoom out, you can see it's trying. The problem with it is that it's a broken chart. Because of this, it's a broken chart. Now, if this wasn't in the chart, if this was a brand new chart, this would be a lot easier to break up. But the fact that all this is up here, there is resistance in this price action. So that needs to be considered. I mean, if you were buying this, you would have to think, trade a small amount on it. Don't be going crazy on it. I don't know if these can break back up. I mean, these BTC pairs at this point, like, I'm kind of imagining that there's no USD pair for this, and there's a possibility that it might get delisted from Binance. Something to consider. That needs research, but I don't remember seeing a USD pair from this. I do know that a lot of the BTC pairs that don't have a USD pair kind of are out of favor, and the volume is dropping. Of course, there is some volume here. I don't know how much volume is real or fake. This is the monthly volume. If it gets delisted from Binance, is there going to be enough volume in other places to kind of support the coin, or is this going to drop another 50% or 90% or whatever? I don't know if anything that's going to happen. I'm just speculating on things that I would be thinking about if I was buying this. So ultimately, it's most likely a pump. It's most likely a punt, a gamble. But you have to like these bases, all right. If this was a USD coin doing this, I would say that it's probably going to explode. But the fact that it's a BTC pair, that it leaves me not so sure. I don't think I would be trading it up to here. That's just unlikely. I would probably, at this point in time, be looking to aim for the red 200 moving average on the 3-day chart. I mean, it's just a safer call. In time, maybe it will hit your target. I don't mean to say it won't, but this is coming down here. Maybe price can actually get above this, and we can actually start breaking out above this chart, above this moving average. So maybe this will come down and finally start supporting price and work its way back up, and then this can trend higher. So whatever you're doing, I would trade small, unsure if this can break up. I mean, the history has proven that it's had these spikes. In the past 2 years there was 3 spikes. So we've already had a long period of nothing, so maybe there's a spike coming in the near future. At this point there looks to be a bit of volatility has just kind of started here.